first day of Paris. Last summer, I took a trip to Paris. It was a great trip and I wrote it all to my smartphone. Technology made everything so much easier and more fun. When I arrived, I was a bit hungry, so I decided to have an early dinner. I quickly looked up nearby restaurants on my smartphone. I found one with good reviews and selected my bag on my phone guides me there. I took some photos of my meal and posted them on social media for my friends back home. After dinner, I wanted to see the Eiffel Tower, but it was too far to walk. I saw a bike-sharing rack nearby and downloaded an app so I could rent a bike. A few minutes later, I was in front of the Eiffel Tower. Unfortunately, there was a huge crowd of people waiting to buy their tickets. I sat down at the sidewalk cafe across the street as I enjoyed a croissant and a cup of coffee. I used my smartphone to come up with a plan. I found out that I could book a ticket online to visit the Eiffel Tower at a specific time. Luckily, I got one up early the next morning. I was getting tired, so I went back to my room for some much needed rest. The rest of the trip flew by so quickly. I used my smartphone to do everything. I don't know what I would have done without it. Thanks to modern technology, I had the most amazing trip of my life. Thank you for watching my video.
Hello, my name is Juno. Today we are talking about video games, good or bad. Video games are getting popular in the world. This affects many people to ask playing video games is good or bad. And we are finding out to cost to playing too much time on video games is bad. First, spending too much time on video games is bad for their health. When people playing video games, they often sit down for a long time. This weakens their muscles and bones, and it will cause for eye aging. Second, video games cause children to lose more important things. This makes other important things like school, work, family, and friends seem boring and annoying. They forget about these things and playing games instead. Video games also damage people's social skills, but this will eventually cause them to have trouble fitting in with their peers. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Juno. Video games are becoming more and more popular around the world. So many people play video games a lot, but this habit is not good. Let's look at 3 reasons why you shouldn't play a lot of video games. First, spending too much time playing video games is not good for their health. When playing video games, they usually sit down for a long time. This weakens their muscles and bones and increases their risk of obesity. Also, staring at the screen for too long can hurt their eyes. Second, the video games make children lose focus on the most important thing. Video games are very fun and don't require much effort. This makes other important things like school, work, family, and friends look boring and annoying. They might want to forget about these things and play games instead. This will cause serious problems in their life. Third, video games also damage people's social skills. Of course, many video games these days allow players to talk to each other using headsets, but social skills involve more than just words. Players still alone in the room while playing the game. They don't interact with people directly. This will eventually make them have a harder time hanging out with their colleagues. For this reason, video games are not good for children. It reduces children's health, concentration, and social quality. So we shouldn't let kids play a lot of video games. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Juno. Today's presentation is video games good or bad. Please listen carefully. Video games are getting more and more popular across the world. This has led many people to ask if playing video games is good or bad for us. First, spending too much time on video games is good or bad for their health. When people play video games, they often sit down for a long time. This weakens their muscles and bones and increase the risk of obesity. Also, starting at the screen for too long can injure their eyes. Second, video games cause children to lose focus on more important things. Video games are a lot of fun and do not require a lot of effort. This makes other important things like school, work, family, and friends seem boring and annoying. They might want to forget about problems in their life. Video games damage people's social skills. Players are still alone in a room while playing games. They don't get to interact with people in person. This will eventually cause them to have trouble fitting in with their peers. For the above reasons, video games are harmful to children. It decreases the quality of their health focus, and social skills. Thank you for watching my video. Bye-bye.
My name is Soyam. I'm going to announce a video game harmful points. Have you ever played a video game? It's so fun, but it has some harmful points. It's getting more popular as time goes by. But I think video games hurt children more than I have. Spending too much time on video games is bad for their health. It weakens their bones and muscles and causes obesity. This reduces vision because it looks at the screen for a long time. Second, video game causes children to lose focus on more interesting things. This makes other important things seem boring and annoying. This can cause serious problems in their lives. Third, video games damage their social skills like speech, interpersonal relations, empathic ability. They don't get to interact with people during playing games. For the other instance, video game is harmful to children. I think children should limit the amount of time they spend playing video games. Thank you for watching.
Video games are getting more and more popular across the world. This has led many people to ask if playing video games is good or bad for us. My belief is that video games are good to children. First, children may be stressful because they have to go to school and academy on weekdays, so they should have some rest time to play games. If they always study, their life may be depressed and they make a wrong choice. Second, they can improve their cooperation and leadership. While playing games, we will meet situations which must lead or cooperate with others. And if you play with your friends, you can make friendship too. In addition, you can find your new dreams such as professional gamer, game developer. That careers will be loved to children who like to play games. In conclusion, I think playing video games is good. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Tammy. My presentation is the impact of robots and AI in our lives. When we talk about robots and AI, we think they are a story of the future. But we are living in the age of robots and AI today. They have already become a big part of our lives. They affect us in many ways, and not all of them are good. The medical field has changed a lot because of robots and AI. Some medical robots have performed surgery when they are precise movement. Other robots help patients recover by checking up on them regularly. Thanks to robots and AI, our medical system has become safer than ever. In addition, robots and AI are becoming more common in our homes. For example, many home appliances such as vacuum refrigerators, washing machines use AI to make chores easier. Robots and AI make life and home much easier. Robots and AI are a big part of our lives, and they are here to stay. It's clear that they provide us with many benefits, but they can also cause some big problems. No one can be sure how they affect our lives in the future. It's important that we watch these advances with caution. Thank you for watching my presentation. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Hail. Video games are getting more and more popular across the world. This has led many people to ask if playing video games is good or bad for us. But spending too much time on video games is bad for their health. When people play video games, they often sit down for a long time. Also, staring at the screen for too long can injure their eyes. Second, video games cause children to lose focus on more important things. This makes other important things like schoolwork, family, or friends seem boring and annoying. Video games also damage people's social skills. Players are still alone in a room while playing games. They don't get to interact with people in person. This will eventually cause them to have trouble fitting in with their peers. For the above reasons, video games are harmful to children. Thank you for listening.